everybody, and welcome to Robert Sarazin Blake from the Kitchen Table. My name is Robert Sarazin Blake. This is the Kitchen Table, and we are broadcasting to you, as always, from the most northwest corner, the most northwest city, the most northwest state in the lower 48. That is Bellingham, Washington, my home. And of course, I have producer, my friend, and Bellingham's finest Balron player, David Penderlofgren, here with me at the kitchen table, which Tom from Woodstock, New York, noticed the kitchen table is in a wood shop. Well, I think I'll turn up the heater a little bit then, come to think of it, with those scenarios laid out in front of God and everyone. Here we are. We got a great show tonight, my pals, and when I'm in their neighborhood and I'm lucky enough to have it be so, the Restless Age, my sometimes backing band, will be joining us with all their own music, which is absolutely fantastic. So thrilled to have them later on in the show. But as you know, before we can go any further, we always light a few candles. We started the show in March at the start of the pandemic. We are here in the middle of January and in Washington. Let me just tell you, if you're not here in the most northwest corner with myself right now, it's one of those days that tells you spring will come. And that is a good feeling, because we had maybe 2.5 straight days of rain. Maybe somebody in the comments could correct me on that, but it seemed to be true. It actually dried up a tiny bit this weekend, and today it was a beautiful afternoon. It wasn't hot or warm or anything like this. We don't live in California, but it just said spring will come. Spring will come. So that means we're almost a year into this pandemic. We're 10 months into doing the show. We took a little bit of time off in the summer. So here we are deep into season 2. We're having a blast. Got a lot of great guests coming up later. Jefferson Hamer next week and Anna Ash the week after that. But tonight's the Restless Age. Before we go any further, we're going to light some candles. We're going to light a candle here for everybody who we've lost in the pandemic. David, is the number up to 400,000 in the United States? Is that what I've heard?
I think we're that high now.
400,000 people. Shocking and sad. And we're lighting a candle for all those who've lost. And we're lighting a candle here for everybody who's suffering, the relatives of those people. People who are suffering because they've lost their job. People who are suffering because they're in isolation. There's a lot of suffering going on here. We light a candle for the suffering. This candle is giving me fear that it's not going to stand the test of time. Don't worry, going off screen here, but I'll be back on with a backup. I'm going to hold that handy here. And of course, we light a candle for gratitude and hope. As bad as things are, we have things to be grateful for. As my grandmother Maxine would say, count your blessings. We have things to be grateful for, and we have hope for better days in the future. And I'm just going to go ahead and relight candle number 1 here in a strong way. It's the start of the show. It's the middle of the month. It's January. Election Day is coming up, coming up in, well, 4 years. But Inauguration Day is in 2 days. We're going to roll a video. I got the song that I played a bunch of called Not Me, Us. Finally making a video. Sometime in the show we're going to roll the video, give you a preview version of the video. Song and video will be released on Wednesday at the latest. And but hey, geez, let's get this. What's going on? Are these guys playing music? Well, they're going to get to it, but first they're just going to have a drink here. I hope you're in the mood, because I'm in the mood, to have a jar around the kitchen table. And as we always like to say, if you're tuning in, and if you're here, you are tuning in, by the way, let us know where you're tuning in from. This one's for you. I'll work out of the bottle. Let's get into some music here. I went to go get the capo, and I got the capo. I was a little overwhelmed last week. I didn't have anything to say on the obvious subject matter of the attempted insurrection, but we didn't do it now, though, we did. Turns out I had something to say about it years ago, but just needed a little brush up. Shot into the head. Forces, special mission, extraordinary rendition. Just take them to home and you put them in a plane. Get up dogs, hey, hey, hey. The president says you gotta take them out. The soldier did it and left it. If you make a map with a target on someone's head and a bullet is shot into that head, and you refuse to take any blame, you're heartless, you're blind, you're insane. Trump tells his followers the election was stolen. 5 people dead January 6th in Washington. Trump tells his followers the election was stolen. 5 people dead January 6th in Washington. Trump tells his followers the election was stolen. 5 people dead January 6th in Washington. If you make a map with a target on someone's head, every bullet's shot into those heads, and you refuse to take the blame. You're heartless, you're blind, you're insane. Greetings from 3 days before the inauguration of Joe Biden, who, is there still a chance he'll be the 47th president? There's still a chance. There's still a chance. I'm not excited about a Pence presidency, but it could be just the thing. It could be just the thing. Very excited to have the Restless Age coming at us. We hear they've been locked down like everybody else, and they've been, they're young enough that MTV is a novelty to them. So they actually were looking at some old MTV from the 80s. Then all of a sudden they came across Unplugged. So they're going unplugged. Sort of, they saw that great 80s Unplugged series, and I thought they're going to do that too. So we have the Restless Age coming up. Oh, I'm going to have a sip of beer. Turn the lamp low, feeling a little lost. I listen to you sing, listen to you sing. Listen to you sing. Put the kettle on side down. Listen to you sing. I listen to you sing. Listen to you sing. I close my eyes I close my eyes, listen to you sing. I listen to you sing. I listen to you sing. My head hung, my eyes wept. I listen to you sing. I listen to you sing. Listen to you sing. Outside my window, I saw stars. I listen to you sing. I listen to you sing. Listen to you sing. Hold the door, step into the night. I listen to you sing. I listen to you sing. I listen to you sing. Turn the lamp down low, shut out the lights. I listen to you sing. Listen to you sing. Listen to you. I listen to you sing. David Penderlocken over there on the Valron on a spring day here in January. I keep on saying February. I guess I'm kind of ready for February. It's been wet, but we're feeling good here in January. We were colder in November than we were today. Those early shows in October were cold, what can we say? It's warmer today. Well, we're going to play Stump the Band this week, as we have been getting in the habit of doing. Last week Tom requested some Tom Waits, and I was about to do it, and then I thought, well, let's just wait a week. Let's just wait a week, because now I've got a couple Tom Waits tunes for you. Always love Tom Waits records. Going to start off with one from Mule Vibrations, and then we'll do one from my very favorite Tom Waits record called Small Change. Send this one out to anybody who's feeling the weight of the darkness of the season. They put up a sign in our town. If you live it up, you won't live it down. She left Ma and Rio son, just like a bullet leaves a gun. With the charcoal eyes and her Monroe hips, she went and took that California trip. The moon's gold and her hair like wind. Just don't look back, just come on. Jim, you gotta hold on, hold on. Hey, you gotta hold on. Taking my hand, stay right here, you gotta hold on. He gave her a dime store wash and a ring made from a spoon. Everyone's looking for someone to blame. If you share my bed, you share my name. I'll go ahead and call the cops. You're all meeting nice girls in coffee shops. She said, baby, I still love you. Sometimes there's nothing left to do. But hold on, hey, gotta hold on. Taking my hand, stay right here, gotta hold on. God bless your crooked little heart. St. Louis got the best of me. Everyone's looking for. I miss your broken China voice. I wish you were still here with me. When you build it up and you break it down, you burn your mansion to the ground. There's nothing left to keep you here. When you fall apart in this big blue world, you gotta hold on, hey, you gotta hold on. Taking my hand, stay right here, you gotta hold on. By the Riverside Motel, it's 10 degrees and falling. By the 99-cent store, she closed her eyes and started swaying. But it's so hard to dance that way when it's cold and there's no music, and your old hometown's so far away. But in your head there's a record and it's playing. Hold on, hey, gotta hold on. Taking my hand, stay right here, gotta hold on. Hold on, hey, gotta hold on. Taking my hand, stay right here, gotta hold on. Hold on, hey, gotta hold on. Taking my hand, stay right here, gotta hold on. The great Tom Waits. Thanks for being with us on that journey. I think we may have missed it. David, did we miss it?
I think we just made it.
We just made it. Okay, that was it right there. That's it
Yeah.
right there. That's the third song check-in. We are here. We've started the show. We're in the zone. That means a few things we need to collectively check in on. What are they?
We should probably tell people about the tip jar first and foremost.
There we go. We got a tip jar out there. Digital tips. They come out of your digital account and my digital account, which goes into the Restless Age digital account and David's digital account. We're not talking about Bitcoin, although we have been made, the suggestion's been made to get involved in that, and that's another digital platform. But we're looking for a digital platform that can actually be manifested into a paper platform. That's right, digital tip jar. Thank you very much, everybody. You know who you are. We are a few people out there who are really keeping this boat afloat, and there's a few people out there who don't. And if you don't have it, that's all right. You can keep the boat afloat other ways. Another way you can keep it afloat is by sharing. If you get into your Facebook situation there, it's not so hard to find the share. And you share that, and then our program here goes out on your screen, and anybody sitting at home bored right now scrolling through the comments of the Facebook feed might just stumble across this show here and might stick around and might get some joy out of it. So please do share. Please do like the Facebook page. This is how we spread the word about the things we're doing. Is there anything else we check in at 3 songs, David?
I'm sure there is, but it's only the second time we've done this, so we're still inventing it as we go. I can tell you that we do have a variety of listeners from a variety of places.
Hey, good. That's a good thing to check in at the third song check-in.
Yeah. Buffalo, New York, San Francisco, Abbotsford, BC, Columbia Hood, Kittery Point, Maine, and of course, Connie Borneman Wakefield, all the way from West Branch, Michigan.
Sometimes I think when we're allowed to do so, we're going to have a party, and all the regulars are coming over to my house for a big old party. We appreciate all of you who stick with us every week. And that's part of why I like to mix it up, and the part of why I'm on this trip. I've been learning these. I'm always learning a Tom Waits song. I'm always at some phase of development of learning a Tom Waits song because there's so much richness to be pulled from all this music. My very favorite Tom Waits record, and that's a hard question to answer. Small change. And before I get into it, we'll say the trivia question this week. If you want to be stumping the band later on, what venue is it that both the Restless Age and I have performed at in New York City? It's a candy store, but what candy store is it that we performed at in New York? That's the trivia question for whoever out there can answer that. They'll be able to stump the band a little bit later on. But for now, I'm going to do the second of 2 Tom Waits songs that I'm singing tonight. Wasted and wounded, it ain't what the moon did. And I gotta pay for it now. See you tomorrow. Hey Frank, can I borrow a couple of bucks from you to go waltzing Matilda? Waltzing Matilda with you. Go waltz Matilda with me. I'm an innocent victim in a blinded alley, and I'm tired of all these soldiers here. No one speaks English, and everything's broken, and my Stacy's are soaking wet to go waltzing Matilda. Waltzing Matilda, you waltz Matilda with me. And now the dogs are barking, the taxi cabs parking. A lot they can do for me. I beg you to stab me. You tore my shirt open, and I'm down on my knees tonight. Oh, the Bushmills I stagger, you buried the dagger with your silhouette window view. Go waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you. Matilda with me. Now I lost my St. Christopher, now that I kissed her one on banded nose. The vibrant Chinaman and the bad omen signs, and the girls down by the strip tease waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matildaville. Go waltzing Matilda with me. And I don't need your sympathy, the fugitives say. The streets aren't for dreaming now. Manslaughter, dragnet, and the ghosts that sell memories all want a piece of the action. Anyhow, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltz Matilda with me. And you can ask any sailor or the keys to the jailer. The old men in wheelchairs know Matilda's the defendant, but she's killed about 100. She follows you wherever you may go. Waltz Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you go waltz Matilda with me. And it's a battered old suitcase to a hotel someplace, and a wound that will never heal. No prima donna, the perfume is on an old shirt that is stained with blood and whiskey. So it's good night to the street sweepers, the night watch, the flame keepers, and it's good night to Matilda. Thanks for hanging with me on that one. What a joy to sing those words from the great Tom Waits. Up bridges that fill me with wonder, that fill me with awe. I don't neglect the grandeur. Hands poured the pilots, smooth concrete, lifted the stones, played out the vision of the eyes at the desk, pencil in hand. Cup of coffee, paper and calculation. Architect with the plans, artist with the design. engineered with equations, men and women of desire. Politicians pass legislation, funding bills, the ways and means. Tax collector collected, clerk carried the one, put it in the right pile, and paid the bill in April. Put it off, the addition, didn't have the money, maybe next year, so we can get somewhere else, other end of the valley, across the Russian River. Trees, peers out in the ocean, ships across seas. And if it's rain, we might not notice. If the radio's strong, we might not see. Just take it for granted, all that's expanded. Hands it took to get to the other side. Hard by bridges. From the upcoming record that maybe will never be made. That either I'll have to make solo and acoustic, or maybe I'll be able to get back to New York. Who knows? But the truth of the matter is I make these songs to play them for people, and you're here with me right now, and that means a lot to me. What time do we have here?
Currently 5:34 Pacific Standard Time.
Let's do two things. Are you ready with the video? Can we do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, let's do that right after I do one more.
All right. Let's do one more.
I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to roll the video, and that'll take us right into the Restless Age. Our friends. And when I say, I sometimes back in bed thinking, what about David? Hey, everything's cool. Lee was the drummer for David's wedding, so I just want to know everybody's cool over here. I mean, and David wouldn't say anything otherwise because we're in show business here. And that was a great wedding, I might add. Wonderful, wonderful wedding.
Great drummer.
That wedding had the best drummer, and I've played a lot of weddings. But it's. I just think I'll play this little tune here because I love playing it. It's not one of mine. This one is a song by Charlie Daniels that was performed by Bob Dylan once in Frankfurt, Germany, in I think 1987. Just an old rock and roller playing music in a backstreet bar. He's a little overweight, never really learned how to play the guitar. And he never learned nothing but the rhythm and blues. Bebop-a-lula, blue suede shoes. Never faced the facts that he's never gonna be a star. Just an old rock and roller playing music in a backstreet bar. He had a record in the 60s that was big enough to go top 10. Though he tried and tried, it's never gonna happen again. He's been living 20 years on bourbon and pride. Jerry Lee went crazy, Elvis died. His third wife left, but he never thought it would last. Oh, now she's just another little blast from the past. But sometimes on Saturday night, the band is having good fun. He steps up to the microphone. Once again he's 21. And it's Bebop-a-loo, a Heartbreak Hotel. That'll be the day the sweet bird of youth flies away. Just an old bald eagle who never really learned how to fly. But he's going out again, he's sure gonna give it a try. So with your hair dyed, turn it up loud, when it's your turn to go down proud. Never be nothing except who you are. That's an old rock and roller playing music in a backstreet bar. Just an old rock and roller playing music in a backstreet bar. Just a middle-aged folk singer playing music at the kitchen table in the garage. Just an old rock and roller playing music in a backstreet bar. So coming up to 10 months ago, I went out to New York. I'd written this tune. I was so excited to record it, to push the progressive candidates for the presidency of the United States of America. We got Joe Biden, and we're going to deal with Joe. And we're going to push Joe to push a progressive agenda that says everybody, every human being has dignity and deserves health care and a roof over their head. And this experiment that is America is the hope that we can do better than we did before. And I certainly know we can do better with Joe than we do in these last 4 years. And so I'm very excited. I'm hopeful for the future. And that's what I'm conveying with this song. So lucky to have been recording it with the Mammals and the Restless Age, Alexis Pete Suter, John Elliott, Sarah Lee Guthrie, and Jefferson Hamer. And this is the premiere of the preview version of the video. Still a few changes to be made, but it's pretty much there. So we recorded last March, finally releasing this week. Excited to share with you the video now for my new song, Not Me, Us, Born to Win. The lady in the bay holds the promise of breathing free. We feel the glow of the torch when our eyes can hardly see. You weren't born to serve the master. I wasn't born to be the mule.
When the law is holding us back, we get together and change all the rules.
Our grandchildren's grandchildren will inherit the earth and sun. We'll use our 20/20 vision to leave it cool for everyone.
We're all on the same ship,
On the same ship,
ice melting, water rising, with all hands on deck cutting carbon. I see a new sun rising. 'Cause I'm born to win, born to win. Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. Born to win, born to win.
Tax cuts go from the poor.
After 40 years of trickle down, not gonna let them trickle us anymore.
Mother can't afford the medication.
Sister killed in Iraq.
Billionaires fly to the Bahamas
In a limousine jet.
and still we persist, and still we persist. Still we persist, and still we persist.
You can only sleep in one bed,
Only one.
only sit in one chair.
Only
I
one.
see too many people living on the streets. We're gonna have to help the billionaires share.
'Cause I'm born to win, born to win. Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. Born to win, born to win. Freedom is access to health care.
Freedom is no student debt.
Freedom is breakfast and dinner.
Freedom, freedom,
Freedom is a good night's rest.
freedom,
Freedom is being any color,
freedom,
walk in every street.
Without fear of violence, working on your dreams.
Freedom is cleaner.
Freedom is drinking clean water.
We can do anything if we keep our heads together.
'Cause we're born to win, we're born to win. Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. Born to win, born to win.
Not me, us.
It's not all about me.
Not me, us.
No one can do it alone.
Not me, us.
Takes millions of people
not me, us.
to fight for justice.
Not me, us.
It's not that we can't, it's that we're scared.
We need to mobilize millions of people
Not me, us.
to stand up for justice.
Not me. Oh, 'cause I'm born to win. I'm born to win.
Empire State to the volunteer state.
Old Line State to the Equality State.
Keystone State to the treasure state.
Show me a state to the golden state.
Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. Born to win. Born to win.
That was. Are we in, David? Are we happy?
Oh, we're in.
We're there. We're there. Well, that was the premiere of the video. We're going to release that. You cannot find that anywhere on YouTube right now. So don't go looking for it. But don't worry. I'll be pushing it as much as we can. Spread the word for celebration for the end of the Trump presidency. And we're bringing you now right into the studio with my friends, the Restless Age, who, of course, were the band on that project there. We were sort of, and bring them in right now, David.
They're in.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, we were, you know. It doesn't sound like we were actually doing a 5-man acoustical jam when we made the record, but with the right MIDI sort of setup, we were able to manifest different sounds out of this. No, I'm making a joke. Then we got that in the blazer there. That's Lee Falco, the drummer. In the center, that's Will Bryant. He plays the keys, and that's Brandon Morrison there on the other end. Brandon not only played the bass, but did the mixing of that song, and wow, it just sounds fantastic. All three of them helped with the engineering. Fellas, how you doing?
Good.
Doing good.
All right, all right.
Good to see
Yeah.
you.
I miss you so much. It's
You too.
Yeah, man, it's been too long.
been too long. We might go half a year sometimes, or even a year, but I don't know. This has been a long year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The days are
Very
long,
long.
the years are long.
You were gonna come back at one point.
I was going to come back, a month later. We made jokes. Hey, what if this is it? What if this thing gets real serious? Well, it got serious.
Yeah.
So we were chatting earlier, and the audience, hey, you're all in for a treat. That these guys have some new songs for the Bellingham audience. You might have seen them at the Jamboree a couple of years back, and I'm charmed by the fact you're doing an acoustic setup, and you're of an age where I'm confused if you've actually ever seen any MTV Unplugged.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
They
Because-
held on in
Yeah.
history.
We know
You
the
have to
legend.
understand, man, in the 90s when I was 14, 15 years old and everything was rock, when they did that, I was like, yes! It was really important to me. It was like, all right, there's going to be hope for me to have a chance for my peers to care about what I'm doing.
We're here for you, man. That's why
yeah.
we're doing this.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to blast you out.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, I'll just pass it over to you, and then I don't know if I'm going to chat in between songs with you or not. We don't know. We're winging it as per usual. You're looking good, and they're going to sound good. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, feel free to chime in as you'd like.
Yeah.
I won't do it in the middle of the song too often.
Well, if you hear a harmony, just pop right in,
Yeah, I feel like
David, you
some
wanna hit it?
leads, just
Yeah.
slide on in there.
Up the neck,
Second
up the
delay.
neck.
Yeah, above the 12th fret.
The delay will just make it even cooler. You know?
All right. Well, I'll
get
take
those
my
lyrics
headphones off
happening.
so we can't hear you.
All right.
All right, we're going into the hole. We won't be able to hear you.
Yeah. We want to try all new songs today. So at least for this first batch, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Don't mind us if we don't mind our clams. This first one is a brand new one called Wheels Turning that I wrote, and yeah, I'll just play it. In E. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Riding the rails metaphorically helps me to capture my thoughts. If I knew what the future held to, like I hold on not to fall off. It all comes down to energy. I won't let time get the best of me. I'll get my wheels turning, get my wheels turning, spinning round, burning out. Locked up in jail and I can't make my bail. Metaphorically stuck deep in the mud, and my treads are all worn down to the studs. Surrounded by the enemy, I won't let time get the best of me. I'll get my wheels turning, wheels turning, spinning round, burning out. It's just another
Jazz hands. Robert and David are our audience here on a Zoom thing.
And audience. We
Love
can do
it.
everything.
Beautiful.
But an audience nonetheless.
Well, we got people watching, listening, feeling.
New one of Will's.
Oh, I see. You can't hear me, can you?
What'd you say?
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it. You can keep your cans off.
This is another new one of Will's that was released today under Will's moniker Will I Be on SoundCloud. Will's been doing a project where he's releasing a song once a week that he writes and records on his own. And it's been a fruitful project, as you'll notice by this song here. This is Contender. You can find it on Will's Facebook page.
Needless to say, we've never played it before. We're in uncharted waters. Murky waters.
Don't know what to say. Perhaps I've said enough. I know that it's too late to call the whole thing off. When the dream fits the plan, it's an easy thing to wake up in a distant land. I don't wanna be somebody now. I don't wanna be a contender if I have to lose it all again. I don't wanna make it anymore. I don't wanna be a contender if I have to lose myself again. Caught up in the chase. My mind is homeward bound. A stranger in this place. Good thing to ask around. I'm breaking bits of myself to pay a devil's bargain that I made for someone else. I don't wanna be somebody now. I don't wanna be a contender if I have to lose it all again. I don't wanna make it anymore. I don't wanna be a contender if I have to lose myself again. I don't wanna be somebody now. I don't wanna be a contender if I have to lose it all again. I don't wanna make it anymore. I don't wanna be a contender if I have to lose myself again. If I have to lose myself again.
contender.
Thanks, guys.
About Mike
Keep it
Tyson.
rolling. All right.
Okay.
This next one is another brand new one. It's a theme for the evening. Written by Brandon here.
We did this project where we tried to write 5 songs in 5 days. It was a larger group of us songwriters. Maybe Robert, David, you want to be a part of one next time? 5 songs, 5 days. It's the best, like, you know, especially if you have a young baby at home. You know, you probably, you know, you can just use one more thing on your plate. But it was nice for us. That first tune came out of that, and so did this song here of Brandon's.
Robert, you'd be proud to know I always take my snark off of my guitar because of you.
You changed us, man. Or you changed Brandon at least. I still use the Nord all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We took a poll at the gig the other night, and we're like, hey, who thinks we should take our snarks off? And it seemed like the audience had no idea what a snark was.
I think one person raised their hand.
Yeah. Anyhow. Alright. Okay.
Let's do it.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did I know you then? In another's arms, cast under all their charms, I would see you now and again. Oh, but did I even know you then? Do I know you now? Looking into your eyes, feel your body and mine. Seems like all is good somehow. Oh, but do I even know you now? There you are, frozen in time, like a scar, forever etched inside my mind, like it all just happened by design. Will I know you when wrinkles run down your face? Can't walk from place to place. Pain the heart will never end. Oh, but did I even know you then? Can you tell me how? We had our fall from grace, nobody could replace things that life would not allow. Oh, but do I even know you now? Oh, but do I even know you now?
Headphones.
Beautiful, beautiful, fellas.
Hey.
Beautiful.
What's
It reminds me of the early era of the Restless age. Just so it's stripped down, I suppose, and each of your distinct styles. Loving it. Really enjoying the new songs. See,
Thanks,
staying
man.
home and not going out and touring the world is good for writing songs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It's not nearly as much fun though.
Yeah.
No.
But you have to stay home and write the songs so you can go out and have the fun and have the adventures.
Mm-hmm.
It all comes in waves.
Okay. I see you're taking a spiritual approach. Good.
Spiritual.
But you're what you.
Spirits.
Yeah. Lots of spiritual.
Wow. Will, you've changed.
Yeah, it's become a problem.
Yeah. Quarantine in, he was just like, ah, screw it. You know?
Do you live in walking distance of the building, Will?
Not walking distance, but short driving distance.
Okay, great.
Walking distance if you really had to.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Stumbling distance in a jiffy.
I know
Or
that
in a pinch.
well, there's nothing more enjoyable than a spirit shared amongst friends. So I'm happy for you.
I'll drink to that.
So now I'm wondering what you're going to do for your fourth tune here, because one each. But you're diplomatic or anything. Set up this next one for us.
Should we do?
Right. We had planned 2 more, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Let it roll.
You know,
we're
otherwise, you're
enjoying
gonna
it.
have to see our diplomacy play out live on.
What you didn't see in the comments is our frequent commenter Bellingham, who's always buying digital shots for people. His comment was, "This is what you sound like when you buy a condenser mic."
We got a really nice, pretty one here too.
That's right.
So apparently, I guess that's all you have to do if you want to sing. You guys do actually a workshop on this called Singing Harmony Workshop, and it's just really selling microphones.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's all about the microphone.
Yeah. Well, hit us with another one.
All right.
Cool.
Um,
Born to Win. We have one more.
well, we could do 2 more.
Oh, we can. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. 2
2
more
more is
cool,
okay,
Robert?
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
We'll stick with the plan.
Yeah. Laughter and then break me. I just gave away our plan.
Yeah.
I got a tune to drop D.
This one's another new one that also came out of the songwriting projects we've been doing. It's called Faded Laughter. Probably could use a better name. Maybe All I'm Asking.
How about Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah. Maybe I'll call this one Bohemian Rhapsody. And maybe Spotify would make a like an accounting error.
And we wind up on
Yeah.
Queen's
And
Pitch.
we'd be millionaires.
If we could find that IRC code embedded in this one.
Bootleg ISRC codes. All right. One, two, three, four.
Faded laughter is all I'm after. Look me in the eyes a while. Some direction is all I'm asking. Give me one more try. I could be more together. Given wings, I could fly away. All I'm asking is for direction. Don't let me slip away. promise I was honest, let it out to dry. Always open for the worst side, couldn't even try to lie. Look into your eyes a while, even crack a smile for me. All I'm asking is for direction, don't let me fall behind. Don't let me fall behind.
Thanks, guys. All right, we got one more, and then the swapping begins.
Swapping and the stumping.
Swapping, the stumping, the game showing.
Yeah.
I think this last song we're playing in this first bit, is the only song out of all of these that we've played at any show before. But
Or that we've played together before today.
yeah, that we've played together before today. That being said, it is still one of our newer songs.
How long ago did you write this, Will? This is Will's song, by the
I
way.
think I wrote it. I can't remember. It was early pandemic, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, headphones?
Fellas, just I kind of got worn out on the tuning there. I had to check in with you. Just
Oh, yeah, no,
break the
that's-
vibe.
That's the problem, Usually it's a little more simple when we're just bass drumming keys.
I thought we really had a vibe going there on that. I don't know
I mean, it's a lot.
why you had to butt in
I mean,
on that.
to tune a 12-string is one thing. But this guy's 18 over there. I mean, that's a lot of tuning, you know.
We've been working on our banter though, man. We're, taking
It was-
after you a little bit,
Well, I did want to bring up because I know it's like this age thing, and I was overdoing it there with the MTV Unplugged. But have you come across the 5-man acoustical jam? Was that reference lost on you, or were you right there with me?
I didn't get it.
No.
Okay, see, in the 90s, there was no folk music. I mean, there was Greg Brown, and there was for the baby boom generation, there was still stuff going on. But for youth, it was just rock. But then Tesla, Tesla, not the car, but the 70s rock band.
Heard of them, but
Okay, yeah, I've never heard them either. But they had a comeback in the 90s with all of them playing acoustic guitar. So it was the 5-man acoustical jam. And
Good
once
job.
again, it was a moment for me where I was like, I've got an in here with the people, my contemporaries, the youth, the popular culture likes acoustical music. So, and they did a cover of another band song, Signs, Signs, Everywhere Signs. So, do you know that one?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't want you to do that. It's not, you ever signed Bacon Up the... Yeah. But it's just a reference, a bit of chat with the audience, yourself. There, the three of you show up with 3 acoustic guitars. You're a 3-man acoustic... And it's somewhat, if you did this live, one of your fans would come up to you and say, you guys are a 3-man acoustical jam. And they would be referencing the 90s. Just bridging the gap here.
There
All
we
right,
go.
back to your wonderful songs. Banter has hit the wall.
Yeah.
Right, and now it's awkward.
We realized that folk music is dead once again, so that's why we're doing this, to kind of bring it back. You're welcome.
just build me up, and I don't need you. Just 1, 2, 3. There's a million voices down the hall that say that we're headed for the ground. If I had the means to hush them all, I could never turn my own voice down. You took my lifeline and pulled me in. You said you need me as a lover, but more as a friend. You forced the end, then say I'm still the one. What have I done? I don't need you just to build me up, and I don't need you just to break me down. You give and take, but you've taken too much, and I don't need you just to build me back up. No, I don't need you just to break me down. I don't want to be the one that you call when you're chasing all your demons down. You always say my love has fixed it all, and then you slip away without a sound. I don't want roses, I don't want thorns, I don't want loving praise or silent scorn. You've given it all, and I can't say I'm better off. No, I've had enough. I don't need you just to build me up, and I don't need you just to break me down. You give and take, but you've taken too much, and I don't need you just to build me back up. No, I don't need you just to break me down. Lately I woke up from my slumbering. Lately I've grown tired of the lesser things. Lately I'm just a poor half-empty cup, and I don't need you just to fill me back up. Don't need you just to build me up, and I don't need you just to break me down. You give and take, but you've taken too much. I don't need you just to build me back up. No, I don't need you just to build me up, and I don't need you just to break me down.
Beautiful, beautiful fellas, beautiful. Thank you. Sounding
Thanks,
good
man.
over there.
Thank
So,
you, Robert.
tell us what's going on as far on the release end. Will, you're doing a song a week, and is there a Restless Age album in the works? What's the story?
Lots of stuff. Recorded like 15 tunes, and now we're gonna start putting them out next month.
And are you gonna put anything on vinyl or what?
That's the end game. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna start doing things digitally
Yeah.
for now, and then the end game once they're all out is vinyl. Obviously, when there's gigs to be played again, also
Yeah.
to sell them at.
I've noticed a great slowdown in all merchandising sales ever since I stopped playing gigs.
Yeah, we got some downstairs here.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Moving right along. Well, cool. Everybody, if you're watching this and enjoying these fellas, and it's your first time hearing them, be sure to click like on their Facebook page. Then you'll get notifications of things. And I suppose there's a Restless Age website. Maybe you can sign up for a newsletter there too.
Yeah.
And Dave's going to flash that info on the screen. And I'm going to play this one here, and then you guys will play something else. Well, they give me pretty good stuff. I've been laying long enough. It's cloudy mind. It's not who I am. when I lost my taste for wine. Knew I was running out of time. With a twinkle in my eye, I'm saying goodbye. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. I'm ready for that ride. Mind drift, body floating away. I can hear my mother's laugh. Mary's pouring another glass. Pull up a chair, making room for one more. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. But it's a drag moving too slow. I cannot rise, I can only fall. Pain wakes me from my rest. Take a few hard, steady breaths. Close my eyes and fade. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Everybody, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. I'm not sure exactly why I felt like playing this song. Something just told me to play it. Now I know why. It's because I think I can pass the chorus off to the Restless Age, and they can sing 3-part harmony. I just know they can do it. I'm not sure who's going to take the melody note. We're in the key of B here, guys. Just take a chorus there. I'll sing another one for you, and then you'll take the chorus after that.
You're going to have to unmute on Zoom, too.
You'll have to unmute on Zoom. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on,
Moving on, moving on, moving on.
Take it again.
3, 4, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on.
One more time, it sounded good, fellas. Keep it going.
A ball,
moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Moving on.
Woo! Woo! I knew you could do it.
Had faith in
Sort of, yeah.
You took us by surprise.
Really having beers and like.
I was watching the stream on my phone. Okay. Does that mean it's our turn?
That's your turn, yeah. We'll do a couple rounds of this, and then we're going to stump the band, and we have a great contestant coming in to stump the band. Very excited. I'm not going to give away who it is, but it couldn't be better. Let me just put it that way. So we'll swap a few more, and we're swapping now, and we'll be stumping in a few. So keep them coming, fellas.
Swap and stump. Yeah, let's do Dream of Me Tonight, which is Brandon's song. And
it'll be coming out next month.
Coming out soon.
Taking these headphones off.
We worked up an Everly Brothers song cover, and then we were like, hey, that song of Brandon's, that old one, we could do it like that. And then this song made a reappearance.
And we recorded it like Everly Brothers meets The Who meets Phil Spector.
Phil Spector, R.I.P.
Yeah, right.
Passed
Rest
away
in
today.
peace. Wall of Sound.
Phil Spector passed away in prison. We were reading up on Phil's story. Shot an actress in 2003.
Yeah. He's a crazy bastard, but
Long.
made a lot of great records.
Yeah. This one's for you, Phil.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. 1, 2.
When the hours move too fast, seemed like time was running wild, but was never gonna last. Tell me now what you must say. I've been waiting all these years, one too many days. Can you tell me where you are? I've been looking around near and far. Lost your eyes from the light. Oh, will you dream of me tonight? Oh, will you dream of me tonight? Always watch your bridges burn, making up for lost time. Never miss your turn. Take one last look around. There's no one waiting for you here in this lonely one-horse town. Can you tell me where you are? I've been looking around near and far. Lost your eyes from the light. Oh, will you dream of me tonight? Oh, will you dream of me tonight? Hold me close and I will tell you all the things that I don't see in you. There are no answers for you here in my arms, at least no answers that are true, that are true, that are true, that are true. Can you tell me where you are? I've been looking around near and far. Lost your eyes from the light. Oh, will you dream of me tonight? Oh, will you dream of me tonight? Oh, will you dream of me tonight? Oh, will you dream of me tonight?
Beautiful. Beautiful, fellas.
Thanks, Robert.
Beautiful. I'm going to do one, you're going to do one, and then we're going to stump. Well, we're going to be stumped. We're going to try to not be stumped. I'm going to pick up on your dream theme. She was mopping the floor. It was closing time. Song in her head. Right around a few times. About her man. And all the things he wasn't. The lines got crowded. Then they got unpleasant. It was all along that old sweet song. Step on a boat, and then it's gone. Where the whiskey stops, and the blurry eyes, and the air fills up with loud goodbyes. With her teenage all that bad. There's a good night's out, and the kids get fed. The floor was clean, and the bucket empty, the back door locked. She checked already. So she just got up, she went to bed. The covers were warm, thick wool thread. The song came back as she drifted to sleep. Prayed to the Lord, her soul to keep. Lyrics turned to daffodils, air blues, summer's thrills. Icicles, barnacles, cantaloupe, binocular. Argentine mountain tops, Tex cool dance, buttercup. She got up and began again. Already forgot where she'd been.
Beautiful. All right.
Have we ever done that tune?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever heard it.
Well, the chord changes are a little tough. I thought you guys might, it might be a little challenging.
Yeah, you know.
Well, that's a little humor for the non-musical listeners. What do you got there, guys, for the last one?
We're just gonna tune for like 3.5 minutes, so buckle up.
Hey, you think we could have done that while you were playing?
No, you didn't want to interrupt.
No, we were,
I was intensely listening.
This one is called tuning, no key at all.
Actually, we're gonna do Change on a Dime. Which,
Good, my favorite. Sorry, guys, it's my favorite. Brandon,
Will,
love you, but this is my favorite.
Dead to me, Robert.
I think
It's a COVID song, man.
it's a COVID song. Yeah.
A little foreshadowing.
We actually do spend too much time tuning.
Ready.
I I wind up just listening to them tune, and then I kind of just zone out and stare at the snark.
Listening to
It's
tuning, you're like,
listening
oh,
to
that's pretty
tuning.
nice.
Yeah. Sort of just gets me in the mood.
It's kind of like this yoga trance
Meditating.
thing we do.
Okay. All right. Thanks for calling us out on that.
Staying uncertain, closing the curtain, retreating, yet I don't know why. My insides refraining, 'cause times have been straining, stumbling to get by and by. I'm aware of surroundings, yet feel like a foundling who's worth more dead than alive. What can you do when you need to survive? Change on a dime. Pennies on the dollar, put on a choke collar, left me out for the flies. I'm worthless and washed up, my soul has been coughed up from too many nights in the sky. If I hitched a ride north, I would be off course. It's better than waiting to die. And that's what you do when you need to survive. Change on a dime. Go out and change on a dime. Go out and change on a dime. What can you do when you need to survive? Change on a dime. So I need to repent and spend my 2 cents. That's burning a hole in my jeans. I'm bitter and cold, eating fruit that's grown old. It's aching in ribs in my knees. If I were a captain, this wouldn't have happened. I'm a cog in a machine, one that's withered with time on an uphill climb, and a change on a dime. Go out and change on a dime. Go out and change on a dime. What can you do
Oh,
Bell is going to be
hey,
stumping the band. She's on
love you.
speakerphone. Vicky, are you there?
I'm here.
I love it.
Hey.
I'm so excited. So for those that don't, I can hear. I'm going to turn the volume up. Yeah, it seems to work. It seems to work. You're on speakerphone. Yeah, you
Me and Venmo the Clown.
whoa.
Venmo the clown.
Venmo. You made an
Not
appearance.
him. Oh no.
So, for our listeners there back, we ran the video. Alexis B. Suter was kind enough to sing on the track we put together. Vicky Bell and her partner Ray are part of the Alexis P. Suter band. That's how I got to know them. Vicky, pleasure to speak with you. Are you in Brooklyn right now?
I am in Brooklyn, New York.
What's happening in Brooklyn tonight?
Well, Raymond and Venmo the Clown and I are just hanging out. We had our Sunday gravy,
Okay.
which the kids know all about that. It's so funny. I'm ahead of you on what's coming out of my video. That's
Yeah, walk away from the video right now, Vicky. Well,
okay, I'm going away from
yeah.
the
Yeah.
I know. But
Okay, so we gotta just, well, no, we need to do, what is your Sunday gravy? We need to know that, then we're jumping right to the requests.
Okay, well, it's Grandma's recipe for, nice, what we call gravy sauce. And we did it on nice spaghetti and meatballs. I had sausage. I had all kinds of delicious fresh tomatoes. I got the best Italian import markets here in Brooklyn.
Fresh tomatoes in January. You must be living in paradise, Brooklyn, New York. I like the sound of this. Vicky, we do this every week and it's always a wild ride and you're the perfect person. So now you get 3 requests. You tell all the requests to us at the same time. And if we can't play any of them, you've stumped the band and you win. And then you get the prize. And if you request something we can play, well, you still win because I'm a tax and spend liberal and I don't see any point in anybody who's playing the game losing. And the prize is a cover of the local Bellingham paper, of which I was on the cover. After 25 years in the music business, I ended up on the cover of my local paper for doing this show right here. So you better believe there's a copy coming to you. And 2 for 1 here, as far as I'm concerned, because I've been meaning to call you. I'm going to call you tomorrow because I want you and Ray and Alexis to somehow be a guest. I don't know how we can pull it off, but let's talk about that. Not right now. We've got to keep the show rolling. Tell us your request.
For all you've been doing for the music, Robert.
Ah,
Appreciate it.
so thrilled to hear your voice.
You're gonna win. I will stump you, fellas. I will stump you all.
All right, shoot. 3 requests.
Okay, should I start with the hard one first?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. This is for the boys or for all of
It's for whoever can do it, and we aren't going to give any response until we hear all 3.
Okay. The 3 songs are Angel from Montgomery, Don't Worry Baby by the Beach Boys, or You Lost That Love and Feeling.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great request. Great request. And you're going to have to listen to the response of what we do or don't do with that offline as we scratch our heads about this. But all of our love.
I got others if you want me to go for more.
Yeah. We're going to scratch our heads. I have at least something I can do that will give the Restless Age time to figure out how they're going to actually do a song. Okay.
We can probably pull something off.
Okay, they're going to pull something off. Vicky,
We're
I'll
gonna
be in touch. We're really nice to hear your voice. And just sending love to Brooklyn from Bellingham on up to the Hudson Valley.
Love you, Vicky.
Thank you, Robert.
We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for stumping the band.
I stumped the band.
Yeah. All right. Now, see, I was kind of a a snobby young man, you know, when it came to folk music, and I love obviously everything John Prine has ever done. However, I got sick of the tune called Angel from Montgomery, so I wrote this little short bit that went, please don't sing Angel from Montgomery. We've all heard it too many times. Why don't you write your own song? Or better yet, cover one of mine. I wrote that a long time ago. Just a little thing there about the song Angel from Montgomery. Kind of rude now that Vicky requested it, but I hope we can have a laugh. And we're going to pass Stump the Band right over to the Restless Age, because I cannot sing You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, and my repertoire of the Beach Boys is nil. Much respect, but I don't do Help Me Rhonda, and I don't do the one that they requested. So I really do hope that the lads over there in the Hudson Valley can stand up, and we got stumped, but not stumped too hard. Fellas, what do you got? Uh-oh. Okay, all right. They're getting there. I'm filling the time. Stump the band. Oh, there we go.
Man, that was a quick version of Angel from Montgomery.
Yeah, we really thought we'd have more time.
You must not know all
Robert.
the verses, huh?
Did you hear it?
I heard the beginning, and then we went into...
it was just a little humor.
Con mode.
Yeah, it was humor.
I caught the beginning.
Please don't sing Angel. I can do it again. Please don't sing Angel from Montgomery. We've all heard it too many times. Why don't you write your own song? Or better yet, cover one of mine. That was just a little, I wrote that as a young man. You know, I wouldn't sing something like that now, Vicky. I'm a little embarrassed, but fellas, give us a song here. Save Stump the Band.
You're stumped. Okay.
We're trying to
cheating.
get prepared here.
We're cheating.
Can we cheat and do
No, you just have to go.
All right. 1, 2.
Probably not gonna. Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
Oh, well, it's been building up inside of me for, I don't know how long. I don't know why, but I keep on thinking something bound to go wrong. She looks into my eyes and makes me realize, and she says, don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry, baby. I guess I should have kept my mouth shut when I started to brag about my car. But I can't back down now because I pushed the other guy just too far. She makes me come alive and makes me wanna drive when she says, don't worry, baby, don't worry, everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby, don't worry, everything will turn out alright. Just take me along, my love, with you. And if you knew how much I love you, baby, nothing could go wrong with you. It's what she does to me when she makes love to me, and she says, don't worry, baby, don't worry, everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry, baby.
That's off.
Right, do we get the
newspaper cover.
Yeah.
I want a framed one for the studio.
Fellas, well friggin' done. Amazing, amazing. Do you have one more that you have prepared for this gathering, or are you fresh out of songs?
We do have
We
one.
got something
we can do
can
some
do.
more.
Yeah, give us one more, because I mean that was so brilliant. I'm stumped now. That
What was the third one? The third stumper.
You've
the
got
third
that
one? You
loving-
guys could have done without trying.
You've got that love.
You took the most difficult one.
You know it's
Who's that by?
I don't know who it's by, but
Who's that by?
The Everly Brothers, isn't it?
I don't know.
But now it's gone.
In the comments, who's that
In the
by?
comments, we've embarrassed ourselves.
The band has been stumped.
Yeah, we don't.
that love and feeling.
No one knows.
Well, let's have a Restless Age song.
I wanna look.
Well, we were gonna do "Born to Win," the Woody Guthrie song. Woody
Should've
Guthrie, Mike
known.
Miranda. I saw Mike Miranda was tuned in at some point. Mike, where you at?
Opal actually had a request earlier, but you know, she didn't call in, so she missed her chance.
I do think you guys could do a nice version of the Cheers theme song.
You got it too. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Next time.
But this is the Woody Guthrie lyric "Born to Win" that Mike Miranda put to melody and the Restless Age rearranged, and it inspired my own song "Not Me Us." So these are my inspiration as well as my friends over there in Hudson Valley coming at us here. So give it to us, brothers.
Get it.
One sec.
Two, three, four.
Well, I've had my fun and my troubles. I've had my hard luck and blues. I've been up, I've been down. I've been sober and drunk, but I know that I'm not born to lose. They've robbed us and beat us and bled us. They've worked us and paid us like slaves. But I know I was born to work and to fight and to win, or go down in my grave. Born to win, you know I'm born to win. It's a funny old world I am in. I'll fight to change it like it ought to be. Born to win, you know I'm born to win. I've known women all kinds and all colors, from every land where I have been. And I've seen good people in trouble like me, but we'll win. You know we're born to win. Born to win, you know I'm born to win. It's a funny old world I am in. I'll fight to change it like it ought to be. Born to win, you know I'm born to win. Well, I've had my fun and my troubles. I've had my hard luck and blues. I've been up, I've been down. I've been sober and drunk, but I know that I'm not born to lose. Born to win, you know I'm born to win. It's a funny old world I am in. I'll fight to change it like it ought to be. Born to win, you know I'm born to win. know I'm born to win. It's a funny old world I am in. I'll fight to change it like it ought to be. Born to win, you know I'm born to win. Born to win, you know I'm born to win.
Yes! Thank you, fellas. Thank you so much for being on the show. Great to see you. And it actually feels like we're hanging out, and I love that. I mean,
You're in the building.
It's like I'm in the building. Except David's there too. So it's all the better, and so are all the friends. I like to imagine it's one big kitchen table that stretches from Bellingham all the way over to the Hudson Valley, stopping in Michigan, going down to Texas, and actually evolving all around the rest of the earth too. Everybody's welcome at this kitchen table on Sunday evenings. Thanks for coming and singing your songs. Stay in the Zoom and we'll have a chat after the show's over. But we like to wrap the show every week. Thank you, everybody. Next week, we have the one and only Jefferson Hamer. Week after that, we have Anna Ash coming in from Los Angeles. She's bringing in a couple of keys. We're going to have a great show in 2 weeks. February is yet undecided. The future is unknown. But we know that we'll be here on Sunday evenings on 5 o'clock on the PST and the 8 o'clock on the EST. Sitting around the kitchen table, just like we do after the gig. We come back to somebody's house and have a few more songs. A little something in the jar. I'd like to close the show with a song from Hank Waddell, who plays every Monday night at Charlie's in Cork City. Well, it's great to see you, because we thought you were dead. Did you come back to life? Did you get out of your bed? It's great to see you. Was that your ghost? Thought you were gone, burnt toast. It's great to see you. Whisper nothing, sing softly on your ear. Try not to cut you the moment that it's here. Shadow it might be, feelings clear. I couldn't ask for anything more. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. It's great to see you. Gonna stay here for long. Are you leaving at the break of day? It's great to see you. Yeah, it's true. It's great to see you. It's great to be near you. It's all about the times we share. It's all it's all about the times we share. Thanks for sharing your time with us on this Sunday. So nice to have this part of my week singing for you at the kitchen table. David Pendeloffen on my right. We'll see you next week.